Hello everyone. Today we're gonna be doing the packet tracer 2.9.1, which is gonna be about implementing basic configuration between switches and devices. So as you can see here in the topology, we do have two switches. In my case, they are named class-A and class-B, and I have two AND devices, student-1 and student-2. Please note that in your case, you might have different names for all the devices. Also, you might have different IP addresses for the devices. Also, you may be asked throughout the configuration of the switches and the devices to be entering like different passwords than mine here. Please stick to the instructions on your packet tracer, but the process is gonna be the same. So let's go ahead and start. The first thing we have to do is use the console connection to access each switch. So in order to be able to access each of the switches and put configurations on them, we will need to connect them with a console cable. All right, so we're gonna, for the class-A, we're gonna connect the cable to the console port, and we're gonna connect it with student-A and device to the RS232 port. We're gonna do the same for the other switch. All right, I'm gonna take another console cable, put it in the connected to the second switch, and connect the switch to the other port of the end device. Okay, so this way we will be able to configure the switches through the end devices. Okay, so the first thing that we are asked to do is naming both switches. Okay, class-A and class-B. In your case, you might have a different one. Okay, so I'm gonna click to the student-A device, go to the desktop tab, terminal, okay, enter, enable conft to enter the global configuration mode. Then we're gonna be naming our switch class-A. All right, after that we are asked to use the password for all lines. Okay, and use also a different secret password. So we have to enter to the console lines. Okay, so to do that we have to type in the line console 0. Okay, enter our password in my case. Let me go ahead and copy that, paste it here in the terminal. Okay, login, exit. Then we're gonna enter the line VTY 0-15. We're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna use the up arrow to select the previous command that I entered for the password, since it is the same. So right there, login, exit. After that, now that we have set up the password for the line console 0 and all the VTY lines, we are asked to use the, in my case, C9 WRE secret password. Okay, to do that we have to go to enable secret and then enter the password. I'm just gonna copy it, copy, paste. There you go. After that, we have to encrypt all the all clear text passwords. To do that, we have to enter a special command. It's encrypt. No, it's actually service password. I'm just gonna press the tab to complete the command. Yeah, right there. Service password dash encryption to encrypt all our passwords. After that, we have to configure an appropriate message of the day banner, right? So banner space emotd, and then you enter your message of the day. So I'm just gonna keep it simple like this, warning, like that, exclamation mark, and go like that. All right. So after we have done the configuration, now configure addressing for all devices according to the addressing table. So we're gonna be specifying an address, an IP address for switch 1. We have a addressing table right here for all the 4 devices we have. Okay, so now we are on switch 1. To configure the device, we have to enter the VLAN 1 interface. So interface VLAN 1. All right, and then we're gonna enter our IP address. I'm just gonna keep it short. IP add space 172.16.5.35. Then I'm gonna enter the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. No shutdown. All right. To bring the status up of the interface and activate it. All right, and then exit, go all the way back to the exec mode so we can copy the configuration that we have done and save it. The command for that, the short command is copy run start. Yeah, okay. And we're all set. Configuring our switch, the first one, and we are at 40% completion. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the second device, the second switch. To access the second switch, I'm gonna access that from student-2 and device. Okay, double click on that, go to desktop, go to terminal. Okay, enable conft. Now that we are at the global configuration mode, we have to set up the name for our second switch, which is host name is class-b. All right. After that, we have to use the password for the lines. So I'm gonna enter the line console 0. All right. Password. I'm gonna copy it again. Copy that. Paste. All right. Log in. Exit. Line VTY015. Up arrow to go back to the password. Login and exit. Now we have to enable the secret password. Enable, and we're gonna use this secret password right here. Copy, paste. Oh, it's enable secret right there. Okay, now service password encryption, there you go. And then we have to put the banner emotd warning. All right, after that we have to configure the addressing for our second switch, the class-b switch. We have to enter the interface VLAN 1 and put the address in the IP address and the subnet mask, right? So interface VLAN 1. Okay, we're in the interface. IP add 172.16.5.40 255.255.255.0. All right, we got there. Now, no shutdown to enable the interface. No shut. The state is changed to app. Then we have to exit all the way to the exec mode, so we can copy all the changes to the switch. Copy, run, start. Copy, run, start. Yes. All right. So we're at 81%. We have configured our two switches. Now we need to configure our put the IP addresses on our two end devices. Okay, to do that, we have to go to the first one, student-1 device. I'm gonna exit out from the switch here and go to the IP configuration and enter our IP address 172.16.5.50 subnet mask 255.250. Okay, that's all set, all good. Have to go to the second device, do the same thing, go to IP config, right, 172.16.5.50. Sorry, oh, it's 0.60 actually, 172.16.5.6. Okay, we have to make sure our subnet mask is correct. So please note that we are in the IP configuration window for student-2 end device, and this is the IP address and the subnet mask for it. Okay, it's all done there. Now we're at a completion of 100%. We're just gonna run we're gonna ping from student-2 all the way to student-1 to see if usually there has to be a success, like pinging from the first end device all the way to the other one. Okay, now that we are at 100% completion, it should do that. So to do that, we're gonna go to student-2. I'm gonna close the configuration window and go to the command prompt. All right, so we're in the student-2. We have to ping to the other device, the student-1, which is 172.16.5.50. Now, as you can see, we are getting the replies, okay? And we're all set. Our basic configuration was successfully done and completed. Thank you very much for watching. If you find the content useful, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.